Another question come up to me is Dr. Jacob Glanville of Netflix, a pandemic. Is the government looking at or in the means of chatting to, I think it's Direct or something they're called. You're aware of that in any shape, way, or sense? He's been working on basically on Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
I do have Netflix, but if I'm being honest, it is more for my 3-year-old to watch on long car journeys than me to find any time to watch telly these days. But yeah,
this is what I got a few people saying to me. Oh, you got to watch this thing called Pandemic. It's on Netflix, and I was like, I saw it back in January. To be fair, and the gentleman there, the doctor, they've been working on an antibody that does all influenza. So, the questions people are saying to me, you got to watch it, which I've been trying to do while trying to do some other research and speak to other people. It's quite interesting, and it's like they're saying that they can release something in September. I mean, you've not heard anything, so maybe you can find out whether or not they are looking at that. That'd be quite nice to know, because you need about seven jabs, and they're trying to reduce that to a few because nobody wants to get jabbed by the doctor. But that is one of the biggest things I've had from a few people.
That's a flu jab, is it? That you're talking about?
It is. It will. Apparently, it can deal with the coronavirus. It will cover basically all the influenza things, but it'll only last about 8 to 10 weeks. But can start working within 20 minutes, from what everybody keeps on talking to me about. And this is what's nice having you on.
Well, I can ask the questions of the Department of Health, but I think if there was a vaccine out there for coronavirus, it would be all over the press conferences by now, and the Chief Medical Officer would have announced that it exists. So this government is being absolutely science-led on its response to this crisis. The Chief Medical Officer and his deputies, the Chief Scientific Officer, are absolutely leading what is right, scientific and medically possible in this crisis. So I'm sceptical about talk of a vaccine when actually in some of the press conferences in recent days the science officers of the government have been talking about months of clinical trials to get to a point of having a vaccine or some sort of cure for the virus. So, but if one exists, that's fantastic.
Well, again, if they've not heard of it, there you go. Yeah. You can say, well, people from the interview, this is what they said. But that's some of the questions I'm getting. I'm getting quite a few people saying that. So if I didn't pass it on, what was the point about doing this? So thank you again once again for coming on.